We assemble today not just as a member of Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee, but as deeply concerned stakeholders in the peace, unity, and collective future of all northeastern states. Assam is not a standalone entity. It is the beating heart, the cultural nexus, and the economic gateway of our region. What happens in Assam reverberates across every hill and valley of Northeast. Therefore, the recent development in Assam, engineered by its own Chief Minister Shri Himanta Biswa Sharma, are not merely an internal matter of that state. They are a matter of grave concern for all of us. It is with profound disappointment that we witness the Chief Minister of such a pivotal state choosing the path of division, hateful propaganda, and malicious character assassination solely for electoral gain. The politics of fear and bigotry he is promoting is a very dangerous toxin that threatens the delicate social harmony our region has strived to build. Today, we stand in solidarity with the Assam Pradesh Congress Committee and its President, Shri Gaurav Gogoi. Now I give time to our working President, Shri Apok Jamir.
On behalf of Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee, I extend my unwavering support to the Congress Party in Assam under the leadership of Gaurav Gogoi as they prepare for the coming assembly elections in a month or two's time. What I would like to stress is the Congress Party is a primary force committed to upholding the democratic values and diverse fabric of the country, and also that goes when it concerns the Northeast region. Today, we are confronted, especially during this electioneering campaign, we have been witnessing a lot of slurring, defamatory statements made by a responsible Chief Minister of Assam, not realizing that he has taken oath under the Constitution of India. Nobody is above the Constitution of India. We are all within the framework of the Constitution, and I think within the framework of this Constitution, we have to conduct our governance, and more so as far as the electioneering process is concerned, we also have to abide by the guidelines that have been given. Today we are witnessing the utterances of statements by the Chief Minister making derogatory remarks against the leadership of the Congress Party in Assam, that is Gaurav Gogoi, even to the extent of implicating family members. I think this is something which we have not, we do not expect. We all know that even in any form of games, for that matter, even in boxing, there are rules, there are guidelines of how boxing is to be conducted in the rings. And one thing which is very much focus is that one should not punch below the belt. But again and again, maybe it's the habit of the BJP government. We have seen the flaunting of the Constitution over and over and over again, not only in this particular elections, but also in the past conducted elections in the country. And the manner in which the parliamentary process or the parliament is functioning, that also reflects the deteriorating situation in the country itself. One is not given the opportunity to speak. One is not given the opportunity to put their thoughts forward or express their ideas for the benefit and interest of the people. With such arrogance and with such disruption and curbing of the fundamental rights of any citizen or for that leadership, definitely it's an area of concern. And we as Congress party who upholds the Constitution, who upholds the democratic values of the country, we are deeply concerned of the direction in which this whole process is going. Tomorrow, day after, we have the Assam elections, and the divisive tendencies and utterances which is being spewed by the Chief Minister of Assam, by subjugating and targeting the minority community, is a very dangerous sign. For Northeast, we are also concerned. As Nagas, we are concerned. And for Northeast to progress and thrive, we need unity and harmony. And I think that is the area in which the Congress party in Assam are going to. They are emphasizing on unity, harmony, the progress of the state. And we as Congress party of Nagaland, we fully support the stance they have taken. And we fully condemn the excessive which they have demonstrated in trying to curb the constitutional rights of the people. These are some of the few thoughts which I thought I should share. And this is a trend where the people of Nagaland as well as Assam as well as the whole of Northeast realize that the trend which is being set, until and unless we as responsible citizens stand up to these divisive tendencies, then we are in the path of doom. I appeal to all the people of Assam as well as the people of Northeast and the country that we need to protect our rights, we need to protect our freedom, and also curb and fight against any divisive policies that are being propagated by the present dispensation. Thank you.
Let me conclude with a simple but important principle that sustains democracy. Allegation requires evidence, and character assassination is not politics. Today we have witnessed a disturbing trend where a constitutional authority, a sitting chief minister, has chosen to make personal insinuation and vague claims about Shri Gaurav Gogoi without placing a single verifiable fact before the public. Words like behavioral traits and suggestive remarks may create headlines, but they do not create truth. In democracy governed by law, truth is established by proof, not by position, not by power, and not by reputation. Public life demands accountability, yes, but it also demands responsibility. When leaders begin to replace facts with insinuations and evidence with rhetoric, it lowers the dignity of public discourse and weakens the trust people place in institutions. Shri Gaurav Gogoi has served in public life with transparency and has never shied away from scrutiny. If there are charges Let them be presented before a proper authority with documents, facts, and legal standing. But what we can accept is a trial by microphone where reputations are targeted for political mileage. This is not just one individual. It is about a dangerous culture of politics where defamation is used as tool, destruction is used as a strategy, and personal attacks are used to avoid real issues. Unemployment, price rise, development, and governance. The people of this country are wise. They understand the difference between evidence and exaggeration, between facts and fear-mongering, between leadership and loudness. We therefore urge the public discourse return to substance, to policy, and to accountability based on proof. Democracy deserves debate, not defamation. Thank you. Any questions?
Going on back and forth. So, what is the Congress's stand on that Nagaland Congress of the definition of 500 crore rupees?
Well, that is from his perspective that he feels that he has been victimized. But the fact remains is that the corruption level which has been circulating in the social media as well as nationally is so magnanimous that it does affect the interest of the public. Now we have a lot of allegations of corruption against him, of land grabbing, and also of giving the lands to big companies, depriving the tribal interest and the indigenous interests of Assam. So these are areas of tremendous concern for the Congress Party, and I believe for the whole the country itself. And we need to ensure that these moves, which seems very attractive on the outside, but if it is going to suppress the majority interest of the public by and large on the ground level, and I believe even in Assam, for that matter in the whole of Northeast, the tribal population or the indigenous are the ones who are to be affected the most. So as a party, we are mostly standing for the rights of the people by and large. Even if defamatory case is filed, but I think the court it'll take its own due course, and facts, the truth will prevail ultimately. Anything of Nagaland or anything?
Not related to this issue, but
Yeah.
That is ongoing regarding the structuring of the Indian Army.
Definitely. See, I think the fundamental area of concern, especially as far as Manrega is concerned, is that this new act of G. Ramji has totally abdicated the fundamental right to work. I think it's a right, it's a legal right which has been taken out, and therefore the rural belt, the people in the rural area now do not have the right, or a right which they can demand also. So that is an area of concern. We all know that previously under the Manrega, the government of India used to give 100% of the wages, as well as 75 for materials and for the purpose of executing. So these rights are there no more, and of course the contention which is made by the BJP government stating that they have increased the working days by 125. But if you go into the crux of the matter and actually see how things are functioning, it is very rarely that even in the previous Manrega, one could not achieve 10% of whatever is been available. So where is the question of getting 125 when to even fulfill the 100 days, is an effort made. Secondly, now with G Ramji, it is no more a right. I don't think it's a right, but I think everything will be controlled from the center. It's all centralized, and the allocation of fund for even for the state shares of, I think it is 40-60 for major states, and for states like us and the hill states, special category, it is 90-10. Even if it's a question of 10% for state of Nagaland, if we calculate, we need to at least accommodate or at least earmark almost to the tune of 250 to 300 crores, which I doubt the government has. So in practicality, it's a big failure, and the stand that we are taking as far as Manrega is concerned to revert back to its previous status is more to do with the interests of people by and large. People have benefited a lot, and this has not only been expressed party alone, but internationally, globally also, this is a scheme which has been loudly applauded. Definitely, in any schemes of things, there may be lacunas, there may be drawbacks, but these are areas which can be rectified. It can be amended in the parliament, but not in the way that it has been done today. You have changed the name, you have totally removed the whole of Manrega. I think that is something which is not in keeping with the interests of the people, especially the rural people. And therefore, we as Congress party still are demanding for revocation of the G Ramji Bill Act and reverting it back to its original form. And we will do it until the interest of the public is fulfilled.
Regard to the new advisor for the Northeast in regard to the Naga peace talks in the form of Ajit Lal. Now, he was also before the UDA was in the government. Now, do you think it's a good step now that this has happened with the removal of the former advisor, I would say, not into the future, but a representative of MHA for the Naga peace talks? What is the Congress take on that now? Will this expedite the process, do you feel now?
Well, I have nothing to comment on that because this is the prerogative of the Home Ministry. It is in their wisdom they have appointed him. But as far as I know, that what we know is that this has already been concluded. The framework agreement as well as the agreed position that has already been, I think, completed between the government of India and the revolutionaries at stake who are who are involved. Therefore, our stand is that this political talk should be concluded at the earliest. Because of this non-conclusion, people are suffering, and we demand from the government of India that they should resolve this issue at the earliest and not give that impression to the public by and large that it is a delay tactics that has been conducted. These are some of the opinions which are floating in the minds of many seniors as well as many people on the ground level, and these are some of the talks which I don't think is healthy and credible also.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone.